Hey all, and welcome back to the HFC playthrough of new Pokémon Snap. Our snapping adventure is going well so far, and we've actually unlocked a new stage around the beach, and this one seems pretty exciting, so let's not waste any time and get right on into it. It is over here.
Yep.
The Lentil Seafloor. Ooh, this wondrous underwater world awaits just beyond a blue hole.
Could have done without the mention of the blue hole, but I mean, this is a gorgeous level. I mean, the entire game's gorgeous, obviously, but like Lentil Seafloor in particular has got some really beautiful moments in it.
Yeah, I've seen my fair share of footage of this. I haven't really been watching anyone's playthroughs. I just started Vinny's today, and I've seen something that we haven't covered here, so we'll probably go do that after a quick run through here.
That is fair. So yes, you get some love discs looking all cute.
Even underwater, you can still take pictures like you normally would.
You will eventually see a Loma Mola in the Lentil Seafloor, but I don't actually believe that it turns up until research level 3. So I have now officially taken a photo of every single Pokemon in New Pokemon Snap, and I can definitely confirm that there are at least a few Pokemon that don't show up until research level 3 in your relevant areas. So there's things that you've got to look into. You can't do anything with that just yet, but it will come in handy.
Oh, shit.
Hey, there's Lumineon. And hey, remember when I said there was something that redeemed Lumineon for me?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that Lumineon used their little feet to walk across the ocean floor, much like several species of real-life fish out there. So finally, Lumineon, you finally get your chance to be appreciated because, hey, you're actually kind of cool.
Also, if you turn to your right, attack that Lumineon with an apple and try and take a photo of the Crystal Bloom whilst you can. If you miss it, don't worry, we'll just have to pop back.
Well, looks like he got it, so then we just need him to swim away. Just swim away.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, you got it. Yeah, because that is your goal on pretty much every new island, is you really want to get all the Crystal Blooms glowing, because you need that to get those Lumina orbs.
Oh, he big.
Oh, he's also a jerk.
That's me yelling at the Cocom to get the shit together.
I do, in one of the later research levels, I'm pretty sure he does that to a Pukumuku, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, because unlike the Octillery, the Pukumuku gets sent flying, and it looks like he'll be going around the oceans forever.
Oh, wow. Wow, this is so much more in-depth than I was expecting.
I'll get it in depth because we're going down into the ocean.
For God's sake. Hey.
Yeah, you think this is in depth, you haven't seen the half of this stage. I mean, you've literally only just sort of getting away to about the halfway point of this path, but there is another completely different path that you can take on the seafloor.
Hey.
Oh, he's puffing.
Murder the quillfish with an apple.
There he goes.
Yeah, I know all about that. I couldn't, not include it in the LP.
There is a quest for that, but of course, since it's our first time here, we don't have the quest, so you'll have to do it again.
God, just coming from, the original Snap and seeing all these different Pokemon is, a real trip.
Tentacruel was the one that really made me go, hey, that was a major Pokemon missing from the original Snap. You know, it's an iconic water-type Pokemon that you would see in the original games, and it's like, he finally gets his time in the sun, and oh wow, he glued!
Yep, that's a gun.
You've got the Tentacruel dance.
Oh, bless. Majestic.
I know we joked about the phrase blue hole, but that is the actual term for any bit of the ocean that really descends down into a almost a pseudo abyssal zone like this, where you get a little bit of the darkness. There's a lot of blue holes that are very famous. Some of them are naturally made, like the one we see here, but there was also man-made blue holes, such as the Bikini Atoll, which was made when Americans bombed a nuke in the harbor.
Yep.
And now there's a big old hole there. Bikini Bottom, made from a nuke?
Yeah, that's why there's nukes all over the place in the show. Alright, let's see what we got here. I could just use auto, I'd rather just go with this.
That is a good one.
That one almost looks cel-shaded thanks to the one streak of darkness on it.
Lots of good picks here. What do you think, Rich?
Yeah, it's a difficult one to judge. I'd say that you probably want to go for one of you two from the behind with the 2 stars.
Okay, yeah, that one, yeah.
Just because of size, it's not a huge thing. That one, I mean, that's a great shot even if it's only a 1 star.
Bless. Now we get Whalmer just shouting obscenities, just, oh. Rah. Quillfish. Oh, he puffing. Yeah. And the crystal bloom. You can barely see it, but whatever is there. It accepted it.
It's there and it's glowing.
Indeed.
Now then.
That crystal bloom was actually one that I had to do a couple of rounds of the lentil seafloor to figure out where it was and what was going on with it. Because it's pretty well hidden. I mean, it's not hugely hidden, like you can see it's there, but you're sort of maybe thinking,
Nice work.
you try throwing things at the Luminion and it doesn't necessarily move because you have actually got to hit it. And then obviously you've not actually got a huge amount of time to get it to bugger off and then get your shot in. So it's probably the first tricky crystal bloom that you will come across. There is another slightly tricky one that comes up in the Shifting Sands level that we have yet to visit. And then there's another one later on which can also be a bit of a challenge.
Oh, this one's gonna be good.
You'd bloody hope so, wouldn't you?
Nice work.
Give me that diamond star.
Oh yeah, you got that.
Artillery about to be the victim of a hate crime.
Nice work.
The size let me down a little bit.
Still a 1 star, our first one of that. So hey, actually, you can get artillery in the previous reef level too. So that's another one where you can get the 1 stars of him quite big.
How could that not be diamond star?
Well, yeah. Whalmer is pretty easy to get decent size on.
Well, it's freaking huge.
Well, yeah, but I'd say it's easier to get the size stars on than Whale Lord, purely because it's huge, but it's not so big that you're kind of having to do a contortionist act to get a photo of it.
Yeah. So you can usually get its attention with, like, scanning and whatnot, or apples, if that's your bag. I completely forgot to use my Illumina orbs. Oh well.
But we don't have them yet.
Oh, that's probably why. Silly Tom.
And that's why we wanted that Krista Bloom photo, because now he'll be like, oh, I can't believe the purple flowers glowed purple. Time to make a purple orb for you.
Oh, so close.
So close indeed.
Alas. Yeah.
So, to get to the next area in this place, I think we do need to get to that level 2, and then do something in the level. This was probably, from what I've played so far, the most sort of, I'm not going to say confusing, but the most, like you really have to work through this to get it done, but it's very rewarding.
Okay. There's Ducklet chilling there. It's not quite a divine beast, but I'll allow it. Right, what you got for me, Mirror? Just a quick recap, by the way. If you think Mirror is booking the trend of naming professors after trees or plants, you're wrong. He is named after the mirror bush, and I don't know, possibly like lenses in general. So there you go.
I mean, the thing is that they are never going to book that trend of tree/plant-based professor naming. It's just not going to happen. That's incredible.
There's one more sweet medal for you, lazy dude. Ah, bless. I gotta help out where I can. I gotta sweet it up, you know.
I'm a bit sad because I got this amazing picture of a Pokemon that I threw up there, and it's only got 10 medals, and I'm like, that sucks because it's so good.
Ah, bless. They hitch a ride, eh? Yeah, Todd, that's exactly what's happening. Guess I should have submitted that, but I preferred the other one, honestly.
Well, we didn't even have it until that point, so, like, the quest, so it's fine, we'll do it this time.
Alright. Let's go on Tinternet, see what we got here. Let's have a look at my page. How am I doing? Yeah, lots of sweet medals. Bless. I forgot that I put that in. How am I doing on the rankings? Total Pokédex score probably won't be too high because I haven't beaten the game. Yes, very good, very good.
No, you're not going to be very high at all until you're towards the end.
I like it.
They're about to die.
They sure are. Ah.
Yes, that's exactly what that one is doing. It's sleeping.
Yep, one of them is dead. Holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah, that is a damn good shot of that. I suspect that has been resnapped just to get it just perfect, but still.
Alright, let's go back over here, and what I would actually like to do is check out the Illumina spot again.
Are you gonna find a certain legendary Pokemon?
Maybe not right now, but there is another Pokemon that I wish to see, and we can get some more points, so...
That's fair. It's Eevee!
Look at him. He's so happy.
If it'll... There we go. Now it'll accept it as Eevee. But yeah, one of the things that you will find much more helpful, actually, in... as soon as you've got the Illumina orbs for Florio, is that you can use them on Meganium and easily get more of the Illumina thing going on, and that's basically how you're going to get all the different behaviours from Meganium.
Nice.
Now, Tom, do you see that cliff up to your top right? Yeah. So once Meganium is around there, I do want you to just keep looking up there after it runs around there.
Okay.
You'll see, because there might be a little treat of a character who appears.
I'm looking, but I don't see anything.
At least he did for me. And definitely on level 2. Don't make me be a liar, video game. Come on, game. Oh no. Oh jeez, am I gonna be turned into Bobo the Clown?
I believe it is you who is the fool. Oh! Shaman!
I told you there's a legendary here. Yeah. So the reason that I knew about that is because there's a quest you get that says a request that's like, hey, it looks like Meganium's looking for a friend, and I got the picture thinking, you know, oh hey, I wonder who that's gonna be, but then it like wasn't the friend, and I'm like, oh frick, then what is it? But I guess I just uploaded a one that the game was like, no, that doesn't count for the request.
Maybe we were all the friends this day.
Yes.
I mean, it's a strong possibility. But yes, now that you've seen Shaman, you can actually find Shaman in the nature park normally. Basically, you can find Shaman sleeping in sort of a grassy area where Pichu and Grookey are playing about, across from the dam, and also in the flower field. Also, take a picture of that, because you do want to just grab all those ancient ruins if you can.
That's really cool, just putting a mythical in there like that.
Yeah.
And Shaman isn't the only legendary Pokemon that you can just randomly find in the levels.
I know, mate, I know.
I don't know any others, so color me excited to learn. I will say, as of this time, the last thing I did was unlock, I went through, let's just say, an ice trope level.
Nice. That was the other trope that I was very glad was in, by the way. Fire and ice. That's literally all I wanted, and I got him, so...
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Alright, so we got Eevee, the Aluminum, Meganium, and, wow, a bunch of stuff, actually.
So you do actually have 3-star!
Ooh, nice.
So your 3-star are when it's looking behind at you.
That's not great, but I'll put it in the decks.
Yeah, it's kind of what you want.
Alright, Eevee.
Eevee jumping about is a natural 3-star.
You will have a better opportunity to get photos of Eevee at some point, relatively soon actually, I should hope.
There we go. Good stuff.
I wanted to be like, yep, this is certainly another picture of that Meganium, you know? We're kind of looking for other Illumina Pokemon. It's like, yeah, but this one's 3 stars. It's looking backwards.
God, it's just so majestic. You get like full points every time.
It's because you're always getting well over 1,000 for the pose, so really does help out.
New discovery. Great timing.
I'm predicting maybe a gold for this one.
No.
Never mind then.
If that size is anything less than 500, there is not a cat in hell's chance you're getting a gold.
Discovery.
Okay, okay.
Great timing.
Unless, you know, it's a Shaman like that.
No.
Shaman gets a natural, holy shit, it's a Shaman bonus.
Shame it's not a bit closer.
Hey!
I still hold the keys to the Pun Dungeon. Ignore what I said in Bugsnax.
I just rent it out in summers, you know. So it's a vacation home.
Indeed. Yeah, I call it a dungeon. It's more like a spa than anything, really. Yes. Okay, that's going to take a few more tries, I think.
Hey.
Sometimes it can get, particularly on the Illumina spots, and also in one particular area that you will hopefully unlock soonish, there are a couple of challenging places to level up quickly.
How do I zoom in? Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit, it's a Shaman.
Yo, don't do that, because Nintendo will get you. I've seen a couple of people getting their stuff taken down. There was one where I was gonna say Sonic joke, but there was one person who did a stunned Pikachu and then edited a bunch of grass around him, and then they put up Pikachu found the weed. You know, a reference to that one picture from Pokemon Channel there, and then you get a very scary email saying your post has been removed, and it's like looks like a lawyer email from Nintendo. I've had that happen once to me, where I spammed one of my friend's Mario Maker 2 levels with please play DMC2. It was kind of a joke.
Jeez.
But I got a letter in saying that I was spamming, illicit spamming, and it's terrifying.
I mean, hey, they do what they need to do to stop people abusing their systems.
Yeah, well... maybe Nintendo could do with a bit of being kept on their toes.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, a prime example is very recently, like within, I'm pretty sure the past couple of days, one of the community team members of Sega basically just said on Twitter, like, with regards to fan games, as long as you're not making money from it, generally, go ahead, do it. It's great. Like, we love seeing it, and obviously it's really good for you to be able to develop your skills as you want to, using a character you love. Just obviously maybe be a little bit careful sometimes with what you're exactly using.
Yeah, and don't monetize it or we'll fucking cut you.
Yeah, which is totally fair, because, I mean, that is always the... It's the particular grey area when it comes to stuff like what we do here with doing commentary over video games, but that ultimately has carved out its own niche as a format. So that works, but when you're sort of actually making games which technically would be in competition with the original thing, then it becomes a lot murkier when you're monetizing it. But yeah, Nintendo, I think, does and would probably benefit from taking a leaf out of Sega's book in those instances.
Very nice. Oh, hey.
Oh, that's a positive Corsola.
Yeah.
It's so happy that pollution is killing its entire species.
Tada! Come on.
It's fine here because there's no pollution and it's all beautiful.
This is like a preserved nature world, so we're all good. Spinnies!
And then look at the Finneon mimicking it. Oh, that was adorable.
Alright, what else we got here? He is within the reef. Jesus, I just remembered, like, was it Dragalage? Whatever that,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they're in the game, but it would be terrifying if they were.
They are not.
Shame.
Because that Pokemon is freaky. I don't like anything that's disguised as something else. When I was a kid, when I first discovered stick bugs existing, I grew to be so scared of every single stick in the world, thinking that it might be a stick bug in disguise. So when my friends would, like, pick up a stick on the playground and play Kingdom Hearts with each other, you know, acting like Keyblades, I would refuse to pick up a stick because I'm like, I do not want to pick up a stick bug. I only later learned that stick bugs do not live in Canada.
And also, they're generally not that big.
Yes, that's the thing. I thought they were massive.
Like, I'm pretty sure there are some big uns, but they're generally not of the size that you are able to play swords with them, despite what A Bug's Life may tell you.
Hello?
So a couple missions that we want to try and get. The deflating quillfish later.
Yes.
And right after that, I think we're going to want to take a look up to the top left of the next room that we're in. And there'll be some Love Disc, and we want to try and get Love Disc doing sort of shapes with each other.
Okay.
That's just a couple missions that I remember going after, some of which I got, some of which I did not.
Yeah. One of the things that I think maybe they could have done a slightly better job of in terms of those requests is actually, as soon as, you know, you've done the level, actually just unlocking all of the requests.
Yeah, not just having it be like, you know, trying to figure them all out.
Yeah, not just sometimes like they randomly pop up and just to your left here, although it might only be on level 2.
Yeah, they're not there. They'd normally be right there and hanging out in a little shape.
Okay.
I think there are some Krista Blooms also in the next room here that you can hit and do stuff with. Like there's one to your top right there.
So yeah, I think that is something that would have been nice to just speed up the process. And also, obviously, like if you'd managed to already get a shot of a particular behaviour that then becomes a request, if it just sort of already accepted it, if it's already in your decks, that would have been nice. as I mean, I've said numerous times with the moments where I'm sort of going, I wish they'd done this. It is nitpicky, and it's just because you reach a certain point with certain games where you're kind of just going, I wish it did this so that it was even better than it currently is. No game's ever perfect, and there's always going to be more that you want of different bits and bobs, and it's okay to accept that.
It's sort of like I saw someone on Twitter saying, like, you know, I just completed my 3rd playthrough of Resident Evil Village, and here's some nitpicks I have with it. And, you know, you're kind of like, huh, do you not like the game? And he's like, no, I beat it 3 times. I really like it. The game just came out, and I've already beat it 3 times.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, so it's sort of like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you know, you can have complaints, but at the same time, it's like, you know, they're for good.
Yeah, Tom, you're probably going to want to do your first love disc because you haven't got on a 1-star yet.
Okay, mate. There we go.
Helps to increase the total score that you want to get.
What's notable about that behaviour, Professor? I honestly don't get it.
I think it's because it was at the end of its little dance.
Well, that's a big one. I'll get good points. Alright, so I have a 2-star. I'll go with that. Alright. He big. He big and just lumbering. Good enough. I just need those points, okay?
I don't think that will beat our amazing one of him, you know, doing his best Toy Story impression.
I just caught a picture of it. Whatever. That's pretty good.
I'd say that first one, probably.
It's the biggest. Big is worth more than multiple.
Hey.
Yeah, Dancing Tentacruel is a 3-star.
Good shit.
Now then,
What you got for me, Mirror? Let's have a look.
nice work.
I just want to see him take a look and go, oh yeah, it's another Magikarp, and he just pulls open a drawer called Magikarp Photos and puts it in there.
So many. Yep, that's good.
That is good.
Very nice.
Tanner, was it you who was sharing on Twitter someone's utter pain with a Metapod photo?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay, well, somebody shared on Twitter the utter pain with a Metapod photo where they got 3,999 points.
Ooh.
Their previous record being 3,998 points.
Oh my god.
I unlocked a level, and on my first visit, I'm like, oh, that was so good. I almost certainly got, you know, the second level right away, and I was like 20 research points away. I was like, oh, I gotta do it again. I can't believe I have to play more of this game that I love.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh no, there is cake, but also ice cream. How will I deal with this? Also, I think that happened to us last time, where we got a thing that was like 3,998.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Yeah. I still like the other one, though. Howdy, howdy, howdy. My god.
Great timing.
His fin is in the shot. You better be happy with that, Phil, I swear to god.
I want Phil to take a look and go, yeah, I guess that counts as my request. Sure. Shut up, Phil. Go back to the hunter exams.
Tentacruel. More like he about to dab on a tentafool.
Nice.
Don't patronize me. Man, it's so cool. That's a really good model of Tentacruel as well.
It really is.
Well, the thing is, the models are the same as they've been for, like, pretty much everything for Pokemon. The big thing is the textures. That's how you get the little bit of, like, faux fur. You get, you know, the more realistic-looking textures, which really kind of started with, of course, Pokken there, again, by the same team, where you got to see, you know, Pikachu's fur, or Gardevoir's scaly, disgusting hands. So it's one of those things where, you know, as soon as they saw that team, what they were doing, they were like, yep, that's perfect for nature, too. Just tone it down a little bit so we can get more than 2 of them on screen at once. I wonder what it's gonna be.
It could not be.
Could not be.
Speen.
I thought you were gonna put on like one with the little like Spanish N, which would be Spina.
I really hope it doesn't read peen in that and, you know, give me a citation.
That's good. That's funny. I never even considered that.